Hi there, I'm Janet, and I'm thrilled to be here today to talk to you about Venus. So, first up, I want to say you can look at Venus as a literal planetary spirit or as a representation of some aspect of your own psyche. You can look at it both ways, it kind of doesn't matter, it's up to you. The key thing here is that when you activate and honor Venus, you awaken her unique gifts and superpowers in your own life. And that can help you break out of all the old thought habits and mental prisons and old programming, which all of us acquired from growing up in a patriarchal system. We have a ton of myths and misunderstandings about Venus in our culture. So she's famously the goddess of love and romance. She's sometimes associated with soft shades of pink, with classical beauty, with being seductive. Um, and we have clues to why these are not exactly accurate when we look at what the patriarchy says about women. It says that women can't be trusted to know their own minds, that we can't be relied upon with money or power, that there are rules about who we're supposed to love and how we're supposed to love them and who we're supposed to hang out with. The patriarchy says that a woman who knows her own mind and wants what she wants is too bold, too assertive, too needy, too greedy, too much. It says that women are inherently more nurturing than men and that that's their correct role in society, and that feminine energy is passive. Mighty goddess Venus is none of these things. She is most definitely not for the use, delectation, or pleasure of men. Yes, she's beautiful, but that's for her own self, not based on some societal standard of beauty. Venus decides what is beautiful. She knows her own tastes and she decides that she is beautiful. So she is the goddess who expresses beauty just as she is. Yes, she's the goddess of desire, but that's not because she herself is desirable, although she is. It's because she knows how to desire without apology, shame, or attachment. She's all about relationships, but when Venus takes a lover, she takes him for her own benefit, not for his. She is entirely self focused. She's interested in satisfying her own preferences because that's how she knows who she is, by what she finds beautiful, who she likes to hang out with, her values, what she wants, her desires. You know, Botticelli, the Italian painter, painted her as a decorative, demure, and modest woman in his famous work, sometimes irreverently known as Venus on the Half Shell. It depicts her rising out of the sea foam. Um, but she's not a demure and modest object of desire. She's a fucking goddess. So, her predecessor. We know a little bit about Venus when we look at her lineage. Her predecessor is the goddess Ishtar. This was a ferocious goddess of love and war. Venus and her Greek counterpart Aphrodite are the descendants of that powerful energy. And Venus remembers how to be fierce. So and we don't have any positive role models for Venus in our culture. So it means that when the Venus energy rises up, particularly in women, our patriarchal culture uses terms like gold digger, selfish, pushy, high maintenance. And it's even more so for women who are marginalized in other ways, for example, women of color. We all grew up swimming in the waters of those myths, all of us. So it's not surprising if our relationship with our own Venus needs a little work. We might feel disconnected from her. We might feel like she's not, we don't recognize that in ourselves at all. It's time to reconnect with her so that she can help you to become your full, glorious, goddessy self. And since this is about liberating your own Venus, I'm not going to prescribe how you do that, um, because nobody prescribes how to activate a goddess. That would be really presumptuous. So rather, I'm sharing a smorgasbord of ideas that you can use to craft your own Venus practice. You can download the PDF from the button at the below this video. Read it through, pick one or two based on what you think will delight you. Venus loves to feel delighted. She rules two signs of the zodiac. She rules Libra, which is all about beauty and grace and refinement and harmony. And not harmony because we want to keep the peace at all costs and we want to people please. It's harmony, because harshness and violence are fundamentally ugly. And Venus, expressed through the sign of Libra, likes things to be beautiful. With Taurus, the other sign that she rules, this is all about sensory delight, physical comfort, physical pleasure. This is an earth sign through which Venus expresses her joy in physical sensory pleasure. And we all know how to do that. And I'm willing to bet you could do with more of that in your life. So build your daily practice around one or two of those ideas. Make it as enjoyable and simple as you can, because this is something you want to work with on a daily basis. And like I said, Venus is not about hard work and struggle, so it doesn't need to be long or complicated. At the end of a week or two, assess it. See, did you like it as much as you thought you would? Is there something that needs to be tweaked or refined to make it more doable, more pleasurable, more fun, more easy? Or do you need to switch it out for something else and try something else from that smorgasbord of ideas? You get to refine this and keep going. So whatever it is that you refine, keep going with it and keep working on building and refining that practice until it becomes your own unique way to connect with and activate the Venus energy. There's also a guided meditation you can use, which will help you to meet up with your own unique personal inner Venus. So activating the Venus energy, we can talk in generalities about the goddess Venus and about what she represents in our lives. But you can also meet with your own personal Venus, that part of the goddess that lives within you, the part of that you express in the world, or that you can express in the world. The guided meditation is designed to help you do that. And you can either meet with her before choosing a practice from the list of ideas, or you can create the practice and practice it for a little while before you embark on the journey to meet her. It's entirely up to you, whatever feels right to you. I just invite you to take the first step. If that's taking a look at the PDF and getting some ideas, great. If it's carving out time, putting it in your schedule to do the guided meditation, great. Either way, it's all good. And if you'd like to take a deeper dive with Venus, there are a couple of different options available. And that will all be at the bottom of this page, so that you can look at different ways that you can work more closely with your Venus, find out more about her, and take this work even deeper. So I hope this was useful. I hope that you have so much fun and joy in working with your Venus energy. And I hope you discover that love for knowing what you want, knowing who you like to hang out with, knowing what you find beautiful, knowing what you like to have around you, knowing your own preferences, because that's the key with this goddess. Those are the gifts that she brings. So enjoy. I'll see you later. Bye. Mwah.